Hi, everybody. So some of you are needing to work on your digital art portfolio. And when I left feedback for you over winter break, most of you needed to work on your formatting of your slides so that you really highlight the art that you made. For example, in the slide here, I found a picture that my daughter drew of me. A lot of you put photos that look like this in your slides. It really doesn't show off your art. There's a shadow there. It's not cropped. It's really little. So I'm going to show you some things that I would do to make this better. One thing I would do is retake the photo and make sure I have good lighting. Go by a window or somewhere where you're not going to have shadows, and then try to take a picture that's really close up. This one's a little better. The one thing I'm noticing is that the white is not white in the background of this drawing. I'm going to see if I can color correct here in Google Slides. Now, I need to crop this. It's too much background. So I'm going to double click on it where I get these black markers, and I'm going to drag it in as close as I can to the art so that nothing else is in the picture. And then you hit return. Now the next thing I'm going to do is make this as big as I possibly can and fill the entire slide. You may notice that I've covered up some of my text. This means I just have to move the text to an area where this photo isn't covering it. Now the last thing I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to change my image here and improve it, the color quality. Let's see if I can do that. Format options, recolor. Let's see if I can get this to be brighter. Nope, that's black and white. That's not good either. Adjustments. There we go. Let's go brightness. That's better. Okay, a little bit like that. That looks actually okay. I'm going to pull it back a little bit. The best thing would be to take even one more picture with a brighter background. All right, so I'm just going to leave it like that for now. Now, description of the project. I wrote, this is a drawing of my mom. I'm pretending like this is my daughter's. I want to make that bigger. And I was thinking about checking my spelling and punctuation and maybe even adding one more photo on this slide. There's still lots of room. Where it says insert photos here, I'm going to get rid of that. Description of this artwork. Let's see if I can get rid of that too. Put that up at the top. And I'm going to punctuate. This is a drawing of my mom I made when I was 4 years old with markers. Okay, it's always good to get a little bit more descriptive. I could find one more photo from home and I could put it down here, or I could write a little bit more about the artwork that I made. The final thing I may want to do is just change the style of this slide. You could change the color of the font to match the artwork, for example. So there is some dark purple in here and go like this, and maybe I'll change the background. For the background, you just you click the whole slide down on the left here and hit background. We can change it. I'm going to go pink to match the pink in the skirt. And then finally, let's pick a different font. Do you see the font where it says Mama? Maybe if I do all caps, it'll kind of match that. Or let's see. So these are kind of moves that you can make to make your slideshow more unique and more you, so that when you share it with people, it really reflects who you are and your aesthetic, things that you like the way that they look. So I'm going to use this font here, and maybe I'll just do a final move and make this red. Now this slide really matches. You don't have to do this, but it looks a lot more unique than it did originally when you use my template. So here's some ways that you can improve your slides so that they really show off your art, and they are a really neat thing that you're going to be sharing with people who support you here in a couple of weeks. Okay, enjoy the day at home working, and I can't wait to look at your portfolio again.